Yeah. How are you guys doing? And before we go farther, hey, Arnold.
And your host, Pete Simonetti. Welcome to Hot Balls.
Yeah. You already know. Welcome to Hot Balls. How you guys doing? And while you're here, do me a favor and
hold my balls. Okay.
Thank you. That's how we do it around here. How you guys doing? I'm doing good. Don't even ask. I'm okay. Hey, look. Spanky's doing all right. I got an update. Spanky. Come on, Spank. Spanky's doing good. Look, his neck got a little shorter, okay? I just want to let everybody know real quick. Everybody loves the Yankee mascot, Spank. Spank, how your neck got a little shorter, Spank? You know, you got a little shorter. He is rocking. Spank, show it off, buddy. Come on, there you go. He's rocking the NYY News. Look, Spanky worked for the Yankees for years, and he's sick and tired of the New York Yankees, okay? So Spanky's neck got a little short, so Spanky's kind of like this, you know what I mean? Spanky's having a tough time. But Spank, you want to say anything about good old Hot Balls today? Gotta see my balls. Ow, Spank, come on. Not today, there's kids on here. Come on. Take it easy, Spank. Spanky said, hey, do me a favor and
hold my balls. Okay.
What is going on, everybody? And welcome to the one and only Hot Balls. Ooh, that's hot. We are so ready to provide a great show for you guys today. I'm excited. The New York Yankees are out there. Not really too different, but we do know that they got this going on up here. And guys, if you are new to the show, it's a different style show. It's not like our regular podcast where we just jump out there, start talking, having a good time. It's not like that. It's a little bit different, right? Hot Balls has its own kind of methods of madness that it works with. Of course, super chats, they will be answered at the end if they are not having anything to do with the topics that we are discussing today. In today's topics, as you guys already know, and guys, give me 1 second. Let me just double check sound setting on here real quick. Give me 1 second. Thank you guys for the super chats. I appreciate it. I'm going to get to those 1 second. Let me just make sure one thing. Bing. That's not that. Where we at? Here we go. Right here. Okay, yeah. So that is a little up. There we go. Now I'm good to go. So we got a super chat, and let's see. So I haven't gone into anything yet, so I'll be happy to answer these. But super chats are going to be answered based on the topics. Today's topics, of course, Aaron Judge, Carlos Rodon, and then I want to discuss the Yankees outfield because, look, I think those three topics are really what is going to make this an A-plus offseason or just okay, cool, we got Judge back type offseason, and we're going to discuss those each by each. Raul, my man, says Rodon is built for NY market. You think he gets $200 million? It's very possible. It's very, very possible. They say he's looking at 6 years. We're going to talk about that. Kyle says, please, Yankees, go get Carlos Rodon. And that is, of course, what we're going to be talking about quite a bit today is Carlos Rodon and how it makes sense for the Yanks. But, guys, before we go any further, let's get into our first topic of the day, and that is Aaron James Judge has returned to the New York Yankees. And, guys, let's pull it up real quick. Let's take a look at what Aaron Judge got. Take a look right here. This is from Bleacher Report. Aaron Judge is in agreement to return to the Yankees on a 9-year, $360 million contract. Aaron Judge getting 40+ mil, going to be a 31 season. He'll be a Yankee till he's an old man. He is going to retire a New York Yankee. And of course, there's already the rumor out there, Bob Nightingale put this out there, that Aaron Judge is likely also going to be named the captain of the New York Yankees. I think we kind of knew that already, that would probably happen. It only makes sense that Judge does become the captain at this point. If you're investing that type of schkarl into Aaron Judge, you might as well go ahead and also give him that crown. And people have asked me, they said, Pete, look, I know you've been against some of the way Aaron Judge has handled certain situations, and I have. But somebody also asked me recently, they said, Pete, you think that maybe with Aaron Judge becoming a highest paid player on the Yankees of all time and getting the title, do you think that will then make him step up more? And I said, you know what? Maybe when you got the title, maybe you're more willing to do it. Maybe you're more willing to step up a little bit, maybe talk a little more. And by all means, we don't know what happens in the clubhouse. None of us know that. We're basing it off of a couple of situations. We're basing it off of the situation with Miles Straw. We're basing it off of the Josh Donaldson situation. It's like my dad told me the other day. I was sitting with Pops. He said, Pops, look, what about the JD situation? He didn't come out, and my Pops loves Aaron Judge. You know what he told me? He said, Pete, Josh Donaldson's an asshole. That's what he told me. That's what he told me. And I said, okay, I'll take it. Josh Donaldson's an asshole. What do you want me to do? That's fine with me. We got a super chat. Kyle says, if George was still alive, we would already have signed Rodon and trade for Reynolds. Could still happen. Could still happen. We're going to get to Rodon shortly. Again, guys, please do me a favor. Try to keep the super chats to the topic we're discussing so we can kind of stay in line and not bounce around too much. But maybe then Aaron Judge will talk up more. Maybe having that title would give him that freedom, so to say, all right, well, if I got to say this, I can say it. I kind of have that title. I'm here for the long run. I have to win. And that's the other thing, too, for the Yanks. So when you're looking at this situation, and 9-year deals very rarely work. Long-term contracts very rarely work. But here's the thing that I gotta bring this up. This contract works as long as the Yankees win a couple of titles. If the Yankees can get to 28 and 29, 30 might be pushing it, 3 titles in 9 years. The dynasty years they did it. 3 titles in 9 years is not impossible. It is tough, but the Yankees, put it this way, have to win World Series with Aaron Judge. They got to do it. Garrett Cole's coming up on his most productive years, quote-unquote, age-wise, not production. The Yankees got to win with these guys now. Aaron Judge, of course, 62 bombs, all-time Yankee record. The story basically goes like this. The day at 5:15 when I even put out the information that Judge was going to the Giants, and then following when I put it out, it was then put out by John Heyman, who ended up calling him Arson Judge, and that's, blowing up right now. But after all that, you got to a point where there was a long gap, and I'm sitting there going, I trust my people. I will be shocked if Aaron Judge is a Yankee. Next morning I wake up, brushing my teeth, Christian messes me, Yankees getting Judge. Don't mess with me. He's like, don't fuck with me. I hope this is real this time. And Judge is back with the New York Yankees. But apparently, Hal Steinbrenner stepped up to the plate. Hal Steinbrenner stepped up to the plate. And he said flat out, look, enough is enough. This is my guy. Hey, Aaron, apparently this is what the conversation was. Aaron, do you want to be a Yankee? Yes or no? Judge said yes. And he said, okay, we'll do the 9th year. And he put it. And look, I hear people already coming at me. I had a few people come at me on Twitter. Pete, how are you comparing him to George? Look, guys, I'm sorry, but I don't know what the future is. Am I going to knock him if the Yankees don't do more? I will. And Rod Thompson with a super chat. Shout out to my guy. How you doing? Is it true? Michael. Sign Rodon. End of discussion. Rodon? Over here. Come on. You got to get Rodon. But getting back to the situation with Judge and Steinbrenner, people were coming. They said, Pete, but you're the guy calling him Little Stein. This is not a Little Stein move. This is a Big Stein move. Whether you want to see it like that or not, this is a Big Stein move. Do me a favor. If you don't agree with that, I'm sorry, but you gotta
hold my balls. Okay.
I'm sorry, you gotta hold my balls on that one, and they're pretty friggin' hot. Ooh, that's hot. Folks, you gotta give credit what credit's due. am I going to be the first person out there that's going to knock the New York Yankees and Hal Steinbrenner if the Yankees do not do more here? Because at the end of the day, right now, they're the same club. We don't really have a different ball club. We're going to get to that too when we discuss the outfield and things of that nature. Guys, do me a favor. Get me to 100 likes, baby. Let's do it. Got a new show premiering tomorrow also. Get yanked. Premiering tomorrow, guys. Get ready for that. But getting back to the topic here. This is a big Stein move. I don't want to hear it. I don't want to talk about the future right now. Let's live in this moment for a second. We know what the Yankees got to do. If they don't do it, you better believe I'm going to talk to them. You better believe I'm going to be here in front of you guys calling it out, as this network always does. We call it out, but you have to give credit what credit's due, and this is a Steinbrenner move. My man's in Italy, having a meatball parmesan right there in Italy, looking over the ocean. Picked up the phone. Yeah, hello. Aaron, look. Do you want to be a Yankee? We'll give you the 9th year. Deal's done. That's it. And he came back. Sambuca. That's it. That's what happened. That's a boss move. I can't sit there and knock little Stein. It was Big Stein for a little while. I hope it lasts. And I was thinking about this today. With Aaron Judge and the whole situation. People are already saying, Pete, they're closing in on their gap. They're not going to spend more money. We got to hope, if you want a precursor of sorts of additional moves for the Yankees, if you want a precursor, that precursor is going to be if you see salary being moved, if we see an Aaron Hicks deal, if we see a Josh Donaldson trade, if you see something like that happening, boom, get ready. Buckle up and I'll go live because something's going to happen. Something's going to happen. But guys, I expect the Yankees to do more. And look, if you don't want to take it from me, that's cool. Take it from everybody else that is out there. Jack Curry has said it hundreds of times already. The Yankees aren't done. Mark Feinsand said it. The Yankees aren't done. Everybody's favorite blonde, Meredith Marakovitz, said it. The Yankees are not done. Okay? They're not done. And I'm sorry, but based off what we saw last year, based off what we've been seeing year after year after year after year, I'm sitting back and I'm holding my judgment because right now, folks, I'm on a high with Big Stein because that's what he is at the moment. He pulled his balls out, smashed them on the table, picked up his phone call, said, you want to be a Yankee, kid, or what? You do? 9th year is yours, baby. Congratulations. We'll talk later. That's all good for me. I like that. I cannot knock him right now until I see what happens next. And until then, I'm not going to beat up on Hal Steinbrenner. I'm not going to do it because this is the move that the majority of us felt should have happened. But we've all also said across the board, going back to the midseason to the end of the year, Yankees need to re-sign Aaron Judge. They should sign Carlos Rodon, who we're going to get to, and they got to do some more. Today, we're going to focus on the guy on the mound. Then we're going to talk a little about the outfield. So without further ado, let's go ahead and jump to topic number 2. You guys already know who it is. It is the one, the only Carlos Rodon. And you guys already know, if you have been watching me for a while, you know how much I like this guy. And I'll tell you guys what. This is from Jack Curry a little earlier. The Yankees tried to acquire Rodon before the trade deadline. Who told you guys that first? Ya boy right here. But talks with the Giants never gained much traction. So they've had interest in him for a while. In addition to his talent and swing and miss stuff, Yankees like his toughness. Believe it or not, Booney needs some toughness around him. They see him as a great fit in the New York market. Guys, this makes so much sense. Carlos Rodon is the get. And I think you guys have already heard me talk about this. Guys, this is the friggin' guy. I don't want to keep talking about it, but I have to because, guys, this guy got balls, man. This guy got balls. He'll strike you out, flick you off, fuck your wife, and go to sleep. That's the type of stuff this guy has on him. He don't care, man. All right? He's coming right at you. He's coming right at you. Okay? Carlos Rodon, of course, the lefty arm gunslinger. Tell you flat out, I got a fastball. Try to hit it. Try to hit it. It's funny, too, because you can look at these numbers right here. 5.4 WAR last year, 2.88 ERA, 31 games started. It's the most he's pitched. Okay? And I compared a lot of his career to that of Robbie Ray, and it's a lot like it. It's a lot like Robbie Ray's career. It really is. Carlos Rodon is better than Robbie Ray, and I love Robbie Ray. But Carlos Rodon, the reason why he's better, look at this column right here. He does not give up home runs. 132 innings in Chicago, 13 home runs. 165 innings, 23. That's the most he's ever given up. 120, 15. 178, 12. And then the K numbers are phenomenal, guys. Led the league in ERA and FIP, 2.25. Look, I'll talk about this till my face is absolutely blue. Here's the thing about Carlos Rodon. Yes, you gotta be a little concerned about the injury. And I understand you gotta be concerned about injuries. That is fair game and that is fine. But the Yankees like to have reclamation projects. They like to bring guys in who they have no friggin' idea what's going to happen with them. No idea whatsoever. None. Zero, okay? Carlos Rodon immediately gives the Yankees a top 1-2 that you can match up against anybody in Major League Baseball. You can match up against anybody in Major League Baseball for Carlos Rodon. And Garrett Cole. 2, I think he would make Garrett Cole better. Garrett Cole has always been the best when he's had a very good elite pitcher with him. And look, I'm you guys, if you have watched me for years, you've heard me say this a lot. I like to have friendly competition on my team. I like when guys don't feel safe. And look, Garrett Cole takes a lot of pride in being the ace of the staff. If Carlos Rodon comes in, you're going to have to work a little bit harder to be the ace of the staff because he could take it quickly. He could take it quickly. And here's the other thing I'm going to tell you guys real quick about Carlos Rodon. Here it is right here. You ready for this? The Yankees gave Carlos Rodon 6 years, and he's on the IL every single year. Maybe he only makes 100. Maybe he only starts 27 games, 24, 25, 26 games. I am sorry. I'm okay with it. If the deal bites us in the ass, I'm not blaming the Yankees. I'm sorry. This move makes too much sense to not happen. And that gets scary because there hasn't been many Yankee moves that make too much sense that actually do happen. So we haven't seen that. Guys, we are 10 likes away. We got over almost 300 people in here. Do me a favor, folks. We need to be well over 100. Take your time. Hit that little like button real quick. It's a little thumbs up. Do me the favor right there. You're enjoying the show. You're having a good time. Support by hitting that like button. I greatly appreciate it. It helps. It gets more people in here, more subscribers. It helps us towards our goal of making NyynewsTV a platform nobody can touch. But again, man, this guy right here is just too friggin' good, man. He's a guy you don't want to miss. He's a guy that you want on your club. He's a dog. If he signs, I'm going to get Ozzie Guillen Jr. on immediately to discuss him. Knows Carlos Rodon very well. Knows his wife very well. His wife's a social media head. She's on a lot. You know, she might be defending her man every now and then. But as he told me about Carlos Rodon, he's a shit talker. He'll talk shit to you all day to your face. If you beat him, you beat him. But if you don't, he's letting you know about it. He's an absolute monster. And guys, look, it kind of sounds cliche. It kind of sounds like I repeat myself on this one a lot. But here's the thing. Having balls matter, guys.
Hold my balls. Okay.
Having balls matter.
Hold my balls. Okay.
It matters. Being a guy on the mound that demands a presence, it matters. Having a guy that you know wants that ball and wants to be the best, it matters. Having a guy that's not going to be intimidated when the Yankees get bullied to bully back, It matters. It matters, folks. It matters. So I need the New York Yankees to step up. Big Stein, I'm talking to you. I'm proud of you right now. We need this as Yankee fans. I tell you this, Stein, look. You got me bought in. Yeah. Yeah. You got me bought in. If you go out there, you give me Carlos Rodon. Next, we're going to talk about an outfielder. You give me an outfielder. Guys, I give you my word. I am all in for 28. I have not bought a Yankee jersey in ages. I'm getting a Rodon jersey, and I'm not going to be there for opening day. I'll be there for game 2 with Rodon on the mound, if all goes well. I will be there for game 2. If Carlos Rodon takes that bump, I'm going to be there for that start. I'm going to be there for that start. I'm sorry, I'm going to be there for that start. I'm in. I am in. I'm in. Is there problems? Would there still be concerns? Yes. But guys, you get me an outfielder. You make a couple of smart trades that maybe clear some salary up. You got that rotation. Listen to this. Listen to me when I talk to you, okay? Cole, Rodon, however you want to do these next ones. Sevy, Nestor, Montas. Montas is a number 5. Is pretty awesome. Here's a guy who thinks Montas is going to be a trash can. I think Montas is going to be a trash can. I do. I think he's going to be a trash can. But I'm going to say this. He could do whatever he wants as a number 5. He could have a 4.25 ERA. 4.30 ERA as a number 5. I don't care. That's cool with me. I don't care at that point that I gave up some good guys for him. I'm happy. I'm happy. I'm excited. That's a good deal. But I would be all on board. And speaking of Chris, man, how you doing? Everybody in the chat, how you guys doing? And guys in the chat, do me a favor real quick. I ain't asking you to hold my balls. All I'm asking you to do is hit the like button so we get more people to join us, more people to come into NYY News TV and see the great work that we try to do for all of you guys. So please do me a favor, smash up that like button like you've never done it in your life. Guys, let's get to the last topic of the day. Then we'll get to some Q&A, okay? Switch it on over, baby. Boy. Matter of fact, no. No, I lied. I lied to you guys. I want to do something real quick in between. Ever since Aaron Judge signed, guys, I got to thank you guys. You guys have been off the friggin' hook with getting us orders on our site. We've had the most orders yesterday when Aaron Judge signed. Guys, 22 orders for NYY News TV. That is a new record. You guys continue to surprise me. You guys continue to make me know that we are doing the right thing here at NYY News TV, and we will never stop working for you. This is the Aaron Judge number 99 official snapback. This was a big seller yesterday. Moving on over. This is new today. He struck him out. The official He Struck Him Out tee for Game Season Live. We got 3 colors of that one. Of course, the NYY News TV on the sleeve. And everybody may have had a new favorite Yankee last year. And his name might have been Harrison Bader. We got the Harrison Bader tee that is now out, of course, with the little patented Harrison Bader going on there. And it's time. It's Bader time. Of course, got a couple of different ones there. Got his number 22 on the sleeve. So go check out NYYNewsTV.com, guys. You will love everything we got for you. Beta time, baby. You already know the deal. So the last thing to look at today for the New York Yankees is, what is that outfield going to look like? What is the outfield going to look like for the New York Yankees? Well, we already know a couple of different things, right? We know that Aaron Judge is back in right. We know Harrison Bader's in center field. And we got to talk about left field now. Now it's going to be interesting to figure out what happens in left field, what the Yankees end up doing. I made a video today, and I'm going to pop it on the screen real quick. This is the video I put out today. As you guys probably may have seen this already, but this is about Jake McCarthy. And it's funny, after I put this out, there's an Arizona newspaper that writes an article saying that the Yankees and other clubs are interested in Arizona's outfielders, including Jake McCarthy. So this is a guy I actually really do like. I think he could be a special talent. I think he could fit in extremely well for the Yankees. But we also know the name that a lot of people want. And that name, of course, is Bryan Reynolds. And everybody wants Reynolds, and you'd understand why. Bryan Reynolds is, of course, one of the better players, better young players coming up in Major League Baseball. It's going to happen via trade if it does happen. There are some people, including Jack Curry, who thinks that the Yankees will engage very hard in the deal. I've been told that the Yankees have been talking to the Pirates before Reynolds asked for a trade, and that dialogue continued even after that. We haven't heard much more because of Aaron Judge being signed, because of fans' anticipation of the Yankees looking to acquire via free agency Carlos Rodon. But we've heard a little bit about the Yankees' interest, of course, in Bryan Reynolds. This is a hell of a player, folks. Will not be a free agent until 2026. So you get some years out of him. He is 27 years old, and he'll play next year at the age of 28. From Baltimore, Maryland, East Coast guy. Apparently, he would have no issue playing with the New York Yankees. And a big thing that people aren't factoring in about Bryan Reynolds. See, last year, 2.9. People see the average and go, 260. My man was hitting like 205 into the second month of the season. And then he really just put it together. 27 home runs. 74 runs, 62 RBIs, 345 on base percentage, 461 slugging, 807 OPS, 126 OPS plus. He's filthy, folks. He's filthy, okay? Give him something, give him a glove and throw him out in left field. That's the other thing I want to talk about real quick, okay? Scroll on down here. Let's look at the outfield. His best position is what the Yankees need, left field. You can make the argument. Left, right, what do you think? Center field he's played the most of. Yankees don't need him. They got the best defensive center field in Major League Baseball. Bryan Reynolds, you throw him out in left field. He's a better ball player for you. One, he also becomes more valuable. You don't got to keep him in the primary position of center field. Put him in left. Worst case scenario, if something happened to Bader, he could play center. Got a lot you could do here. What I also like about getting the move like this, maybe unfortunately or fortunately, however you want to see it, it's possible that maybe an Oswaldo Cabrera might have to be in a deal like that. But if he is not, it puts Cabrera in the role where he is most valuable to the Yankees, where he can play all over the place. And he could do it almost every day, 4 or 5 times a week, 3 times. It doesn't matter. You figure out a way to make that work. But what it does is it gives your manager the options to make different moves. And it gives you the option to also have a really strong bench. All that stuff is valuable. Taking Reynolds away from center field, put him in left, makes sense. Andrew Benintendi, guys, I'll be honest with you. We keep hearing the Yankees are interested. Of course, I've reported on the news. Other mainstream reporters have now corroborated that story, that he is not comfortable in New York. Again, I think money changes all that. But would the Yankees really go $20 million a season for Benintendi over 5 or 6 years like he wants? I have a hard time seeing the Yankees doing that, to be honest. Knowing they got Dominguez close, knowing they got Cabrera, Judge is now back. I just don't see the Yankees doing that. I got a gut feeling left field's going to be filled via trade. That's what I think. We know Nimmo's out there. There's rumors that the Yankees are out on him. They're not going to go that route. You never know. I love Alek Thomas, Bobby. I like Alek Thomas. I'll be honest with you. He hasn't put it together at the major league level as much as a McCarthy has already. He was always ranked higher than McCarthy, actually one of the top prospects in Major League Baseball. But Alec Thomas hasn't really put it all together yet. To me, he might be a little more of a risk, maybe a little higher upside, but the D-backs may want to stick to that. Also, they got Dalton Varsho, who I really like. I like Dalton Varsho a lot. He's a guy who could catch, plays a bunch of different positions. But Dalton Varsho's a guy that tears the cover off of the ball. I just don't see Arizona dealing him. I don't think the Diamondbacks will go that route. I think McCarthy is a possibility. He might be left out. He might be on the outside looking in. Let me see if I can find that article, and we can actually take a look at it together because it does have to do with what the team is doing right now. Here it is. Matter of fact, I got it pulled up. Let's switch on over, and let's take a look at this together before we get to what the team looks like and a little Q&A, and then we'll wrap up. So here we go here. D-backs outfielders drawing heavy interest as meetings conclude. And I don't know if this one specifically talks, but here you go. There appears to be no shortage of interested parties when it comes to outfielders Dalton Varsho, Alec Thomas, and Jake McCarthy. So this came out 7:30 in the morning today. So to be fair, they were before I put my video out. So this is from Nick Picoro, I believe that name is. Hopefully I'm not saying that wrong. I hate messing up names. Do it a lot, but I hate doing it. But if you're looking at this, basically what they're saying here, and there you see right there, the New York Yankees are among the interested teams that have reached out. And sources say that those are the teams that have reached out. The club is focused primarily on right-handed hitters. Let's see. As for what the Diamondbacks could get in return, a number of possibilities remain in play. Talks are said to involve players at a variety of positions, with second base, Glaber, third base, shortstop, and catcher looking most likely. The club is focused primarily on right-handed hitters. I tell you guys what right now. If the guy you see right there sliding in the home plate is available, I'll tell you guys right now, I'm giving up Peraza for him and a little more of whatever they want. Dalton Varsho, guys, is a can't-miss guy if the Yankees can get him. I'm going to bring him up for you right now. Let's switch back over to our other monitor and talk about him because I'm telling you guys, this is a guy you would want on your team. Dalton Varsho is a guy you want on your team. Here he is right here. He is a lefty batter. I thought he was a switch hitter. I always get that confused. He is a lefty batter, throws right, plays all over the damn place, would not be a free agent to 2027. Look at this. 4.9 WAR last year. 27 home runs. Average is a little low, so that could concern you a little bit, right? 16 stolen bags. 74 RBI. On-base percentage is a little concerning too. That concerns you a little bit. 443 slugging. 745 OPS. 109 OPS plus. Here's my thing about Dalton Varsho. You look at his age here too. 25 years old. Really put it together in 2022. Yeah, there's a few numbers there that scare you. 145 Ks and 531 at-bats. That is not terrible. You need those walks to go up. But here's the thing about Varsho that I really like. This is what I really like about him. You listen to me. You hear me? Think about how different it would be for him fitting into the New York Yankees lineup. He's no longer the guy. He's no longer the guy that's kind of carrying the load. He's a piece. He's a piece to the puzzle. That is extremely important for what we need. So I would give up the most for Varsho. I would love to get McCarthy. I would love to get Brian Reynolds. Those are the three names. That's 6 altogether, but think of each hand. 3 names that I will go to. So if you don't like it, do me a favor and
hold my balls. Okay.
Thank you so much. I appreciate that. Let's move on to the last topic of the day, guys. This is what we're looking at right now. This is updated. We got the catcher, Jose Trevino. First baseman, Anthony Rizzo. When the ball hits the sky like a big pizza pie. That's a Rizzo. Second baseman, Gleyber Torres. Hopefully he will not be there to start opening day. I don't want him there. Third base, DJ LeMahieu for right now. Is he going to be healthy? We don't know. Shortstop, Oswald Peraza. Could he go on a deal? We don't know. Left field, Oswaldo Cabrera. Where is Oswaldo? Center field, Harrison Beta. Right field, he's returned. Aaron James Judge is a career Yankee, or he should be. No trade clause also too, by the way, in that deal. And then, of course, the DH right now will be Giancarlo Stanton. Giancarlo Stanton is the guy. So that is what the Yankees are looking at right now when it comes to what their team is currently shaping up to look like. And really quickly, guys, tomorrow, before we go to some questions, if you guys got questions, throw them in there. Tomorrow, we have a new show premiering, I should say, live. Get Yanked with Jiggaman Porto and my man Hector. Tomorrow, 4 p.m. live on YouTube right here, NyynewsTV. Check out the intro, fam.
I see you in 3D. The dawn is bright for me. No more dark for me. I know you're watching me.
Sing it, Hector! Yeah! Find out tomorrow, 4 p.m. Find out who getting yanked, all right? You got to find out who getting yanked. Take a drink for everybody out there. Tell you what. Your boy fighting a fever, but it ain't getting me, okay? It ain't getting me. It ain't getting me. Spanky, take it easy, Spank. Spank. We know, we understand. He really wants Rodon. We all know. Spank, we all want Rodon too, my friend. All right, it's okay. Guys, by the way, he sounds like an angel singing. Doesn't he sound amazing? Unbelievable. So, guys, do me a favor. I need a big favor from you guys, all right? Tomorrow at 4 p.m., I need you guys. I'm sorry. Inside joke, I'm laughing about something. I need you guys tomorrow to show up and show out at 4 p.m. Show up and show out at 4 p.m., guys, all right? Show up and show. No, it really wasn't Hector. It's an inside joke that me, Jigga, and Hector have together. It's not Hector. We'll try to get Hector to sing. Maybe Jigga could get Hector to sing tomorrow on the first episode. But any questions? Is there any questions we got? Let's see who we got in here. Matthew says Davey has a no trade clause, no trade value, unfortunately. Well, apparently, I've been told that he has moved to the bullpen full time. This has come from Dane Huber, and Dane is going to have a lot of videos coming out next week regarding our prospects. But Dane says he has moved to the bullpen full time, and he is throwing 96, 97, 98 again. Added a cutter, still got the good slider. So we're gonna see what's happening. We're gonna see what's gonna happen there. Maybe that's a good thing for him. When do the Yanks sign their next player? Oh, Bryce, man, I wish it was right now and I could break it for you guys. I got to believe that the next player the Yankees sign, maybe they do a trade first, and that would be look. I'll tell you guys right now, right? If the Yankees come out and they end up, like I said earlier, if you didn't hear me, I'll repeat it. If they trade Donaldson or Hicks, beware of Rodon signing. If you see the Yankees dialing, moving some salary, something big is coming. They should do it anyway, but something big is coming. Something big will come from that. I believe that. And I do think the Yankees really do want Rodon. I believe they do. I think the Yankees believe everything that we've heard them say, from Jack Curry to Meredith Marakovitz to Mark Feinsand to what I've been told. I believe the Yankees really want Carlos Rodon. I think they're going to try to. Hirsch says, who is our competition for Rodon? You got to be concerned, Hirsch, that San Diego jumps in there. You got to be concerned that the Giants. You got to be concerned about the Dodgers. I think those big market clubs that's kind of thrown around some money already, but it hasn't worked out in their favor. Maybe very interesting. You got to think, too, for a guy like Carlos Rodon, even if the Giants come to him now and go, hey, look, we'll offer you a big deal, he might be like, you know what? I want to win. And you didn't get Judge. You didn't get Aaron Judge. You didn't get any big names yet. You didn't get Carlos Correa. You didn't make that move yet. So we're going to have to wait for a little bit. Zilla says, I heard he wants to come to the East Coast. All I've heard is that Carlos Rodon wants to be a New York Yankee. That's the rumor out there. I think Andy Martino even talked about it, who I'm not a fan of. But Andy Martino even said that rumor out there. And then look, I had a friend that was in the lobby. And I asked him, I said, what is the feeling like? And according to everybody, the feeling at the meeting was that they both want each other. And they want to figure out a way to make it work. Now, we hear shit like this all the time. We hear things like this all the time. But I badly want Carlos Rodon on this team. I told you guys I'll be all on board. They get him in an outfield. I'm all on board. Hopefully they trade Glaber, but I'm on board, man. Carlos Rodon means too much to this team. And like I said before, even if he struggled, who gives a poot? Who gives a poot? Who gives a poot? If he got injured or something, I'm sorry. It's a deal you have to make. You got to make this deal every single damn time. You got to do it. You must do it. So, guys, with that being said, I got a tree to decorate with the family, okay? We got a tree to decorate. We started a little late this year. Any arms in the pen you would like us to get? You know what? No, I'm okay. Junior Fernandez, I like that deal. We got a lot of good young guys that are right there that can help out in the bullpen. I want to see what Ronnie Marinaccio does. From all reports, Michael King's going to be back and ready to roll. And, of course, we just got Tommy Kahnle. I like Tommy Kahnle. I like that deal a lot. I like Kahnle. So, Li says there is no market for Gleyber Torres. Li, that is one of the stupidest things I ever heard of my saying. Li, do me a favor and...
Hold my balls. Okay.
Thank you, my friend. Hold my balls. With that being said, guys, this has been your favorite show, Hot Balls. Tell them, Arnold.
And your host, Pete Simonetti. Welcome to Hot Balls.
Oh, that's hot. Guys, until next time, if news breaks, you know where to go to. You don't put the Yes Network on. You don't put MLB TV on. You sit back and you wait for Pete and Team NYY News TV. It's nobody touching us. Nobody like us. As my friend Felix said, pound for pound, we're the best around. Until next time, guys, I'll see you very, very soon. Adios. Got the super chat. I got to come back. Once I'm out, they pull me back in. Got a super chat from my man. David says, reunion with Robertson. Probably not going to happen, but I wouldn't be upset about it. But let's switch them on back over, guys. Have a good night. Talk to you soon. I want to write today. Today's